All right, you guys, so we're back out here, day 2 of practice. It was a little bit colder this morning. We did get out a little bit earlier. I've been fishing for about an hour and a half or so. Didn't turn on the GoPros. I was just kind of fishing my first little area and got some stuff figured out. So one good thing, I got figured out a bait that I can see them on live, throw it to them, and they're eating it. And I caught like 10. They weren't very big, but they were much more eager to bite it, which is really good. And that was my black and blue Cinco on the Ned head. And they're eating it pretty easily. They're getting it. So that's good. We've got that bait kind of figured out. I've got my big tube that I was fishing yesterday, catching a little better ones. I also got one to bite a 6-inch Cinco, Texas Freak Cinco, off a live, and I kind of got something figured out. So what I'm doing, this is like a creek channel or a creek bed that comes in. This one doesn't have much water flowing in it, but as it comes out on that last one, there's a drop and kind of a canyon down in there, and I could see them sitting on this outside of it. They're not up in current or anything, but they're sitting off that drop. And then there was another one over there that, like this one over here, right over there, that actually does have some water going. It's not a lot, but I'm not fishing up in the current per se. I'm fishing these secondary points right outside of these creek beds. Like right over here, we've got a point there, got a point over there, got the crevasse in the middle, and they were sitting all over that last one. So, and I caught like 10 probably at least. A couple of them were a little bit better, but I'm hoping to get seeing if I can get some to bite this tube in the middle there. It's the fish I'm catching on the tube seem to be a lot better quality, but it's almost like it's a little too intrusive when I'm got them on live and I'm throwing it right down on top of it. They're not really liking it, but the Cinco, they're eating it up pretty good. So I'm in the McLeod arm today, and I'm just gonna run all these creek beds that go back in here. They kind of suck because they have buoys way out there, so you got to idle back in here 300 yards to get in here. But if I can catch fish or put some sort of pattern together like I did in that first one back there, I think it's going to be a pretty sweet deal. So another thing I keyed in on yesterday is these tight crevices that come down. It seems like a lot of this other stuff on the sides is kind of a waste of time. Almost all the bites that I get are coming right if you followed that down into the water, down right out in front of those, in that crevice in the valley is where most of my bites are coming yesterday. These guys are little, and they just fight like crazy. They just fight like there's no tomorrow. He ate it good. And like I was saying, he was right over near that, near the crevice there. but fish that little ain't gonna help us. On the tubie, dropped down and saw him and dropped down right on him. These guys' teeth are sharp. It's like really sharp Velcro. All right, that's it for practice. Caught a lot more today. Not as good a quality, but found a lot of fish. So I think the tough part's just going to be to catch bigger ones. I don't think we're going to have a problem getting the limit. So we're going to run back to the house and then probably grab something to eat real quick and hit the meeting. They have a meeting at 6 o'clock, so we'll hit that and find who our co-angler is going to be, and we'll get this thing going tomorrow.